Hello, my friend, and welcome to Wisdom Trek. I am Guthrie Chamberlain, your guide to wisdom and creating a living legacy. Thank you for joining us for our 5-day-per-week wisdom and legacy building podcast. This is day 537 of our trek, and it is time for our 3-minute mini trek called Wisdom Unplugged. This short nugget of wisdom includes an inspirational quote with a little bit of additional content for today's trek. Consider this your vitamin supplement of wisdom for today. So let's jump right in with today's nugget. Today's quote is from Margaret J, Wheatley, who says, "Listening is such a simple act. It requires us to be present and it takes practice, but we don't have to do anything else. We don't have to advise or coach or sound wise. We just have to be willing to sit there and listen." How well do you listen? I mean really focus on what the other person is saying without interruption or forming a response before they finish. This is such a difficult habit to learn, but it is possible. Most of the time we have already determined in our minds what is being said and are formulating our response before we hear what is actually said. Intentional listening is so rare in our conversations today. We desire so much to spew our wisdom and knowledge that we barely hear, let alone acknowledge what is being said. We all need to slow down our conversations so that we can communicate much more effectively. One of the 7 habits that I list at the end of each podcast is to listen intentionally. This means listening with an intent of hearing what is being said before responding appropriately. I am as guilty of this as anyone, but it is one habit that I am intentionally working on. One practice that I have started is when Paula comes over to my desk to talk, I stop all other activities. I face her and really attempt to listen. I am certainly not perfect yet, but improving. I am also concerned that most of us are lacking listening to God through His Word. When God speaks to us, we need to put into practice what we learn. As James chapter 1 verse 22 tells us, but don't just listen to God's Word, you must do what it says. Otherwise, you are only fooling yourself. Well, that's a wrap for today's Wisdom Unplugged quote. If you'd like free access to my database of over 10,000 inspirational quotes, the link is available on the main page of wisdom-track.com. Just as you enjoy these nuggets of wisdom, encourage your friends and families to join us and then come along with us tomorrow for another day of Wisdom Trek, creating a legacy. If you'd like to listen to any of the past daily treks or read the daily journal, they are available at wisdom-track.com. And thank you so much for allowing me to be your guide, your mentor, but most importantly, I am your friend as I serve you through the Wisdom Trek podcast and journal each day. And as we take this trek of life together, let us always live abundantly, love unconditionally, listen intentionally, learn continuously, lend to others generously, lead with integrity, and then leave a living legacy each day. I am Guthrie Chamberlain, reminding you to keep moving forward, enjoy your journey, and then create a great day every day. See you tomorrow for Philosophy Friday.